A turn coordinator like this one tells a pilot how to make a standard rate turn, but what exactly is a standard rate turn? A standard rate turn is just a heading change of 3 degrees per second, and one way that is accomplished is with the use of a turn coordinator. As we take a closer look, the standard rate turn is made simply by banking the aircraft until the wingtip on the turn coordinator reaches this mark here, which is the standard rate turn index, giving a heading change of 3 degrees per second. This means it will take 2 minutes at a standard rate to do a 360 degree turn. Other markings indicate this is electrically powered, and if it loses power, this little block will turn red like this. And last of all, this instrument does not give pitch information. On this steam gauge panel, there are 3 instruments that provide bank information: the attitude indicator, directional gyro, and the turn coordinator. Each of these 3 instruments are driven by gyroscopes. The gyroscopes inside these 2 instruments are vacuum driven. The turn coordinator, electrically driven. If the vacuum or electrical system fails, a source of bank information can still be provided. And speaking of bank information, the turn coordinator does not give a direct indication of bank angle like the attitude indicator does. As airspeed increases, the angle of bank required to maintain a standard rate turn will also increase. However, airspeed can be used to calculate a bank angle required to get a standard rate turn. And that formula is this: 10% of your airspeed, so in this case approximately 60 knots, that would be 6. Half of that number is 3. 6 plus 3 is 9, so approximately 9 degrees of bank will give a standard rate turn. Are there ever limits to standard rate turns? And the answer to that is yes. 30 degrees of bank should not be exceeded. If the math is done to figure a standard rate turn at 300 knots, 10% of 300 is 30, half of 30 is 15, so that would be a 45 degree bank approximately to get a standard rate turn of 3 degrees per second. And since doing steep turns in instrument meteorological conditions isn't a good idea, there are limits, which would be a maximum of 30 degrees bank angle, or if using a flight director, 25 degrees of bank. And outside of that, all turns should be made at standard rate or one of the other 2 situations, except when doing a radar approach. Then when you're on final and instructed by ATC, all turns would be at half standard rate. If you go to the Instrument Procedures Handbook and go to Chapter 4, there's information on precision approach and airport surveillance radar approaches. And for anybody working on an instrument rating, I highly suggest talking to your ATC facility and seeing if they have an airport surveillance radar or a precision approach radar and trying one. Thanks for watching.